Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. We got a doozy of one today. It's the 25th of May and we're going to reflect on Mark chapter 10 verses 1 to 12. Jesus left that place and went to the region of Judea and beyond the Jordan. And crowds again gathered around him, and as was his custom, he again taught them. Some Pharisees came, and to test him they asked, "Is it lawful for a man to divorce his wife?" He answered them, "What did Moses command you?" They said, "Moses allowed a man to write a certificate of dismissal and to divorce her." But Jesus said to them, "Because of your hardness of heart, he wrote this commandment for you. But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." Then in the house the disciples asked him again about the matter, and he said to them, "Whoever divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery against her. And if she divorces her husband and marries another, she commits adultery." The Gospel of the Lord. We live in a world today that is largely disposable. If you have a television and it stops working, chances are that you will simply replace it with a bigger and better model than get it fixed. If you have a phone and it is working, but a new model is released, there is a good chance that you will dump your existing phone for the newer model, right? Little wonder then that people have also become replaceable in our lives. If your relationship isn't working, don't waste your time fixing it. Chuck the person out, get somebody new, problem solved. If you come across somebody who seems more attractive and charismatic than your current partner, switch partners just like you would switch phones. Now, although I may have been a little too simplistic, not taking into account other circumstances that might make for a valid case for divorce, like constant abuse or infidelity, the fact remains that marriages these days aren't quite what God intended them to be, which is a union of people where, in more than a metaphysical way, they cease to be two and become one. But this requires dying to the self, and we are so loath to do that. It's all about us, about satisfying our emotional needs, our intellectual needs, our physical needs. And when it is all about oneself, how can one genuinely love another? And a relationship without real love is dead before it even begins, no matter the vows you make to take the other for better or worse and the rest of it. So what's the solution? Let it not be about oneself. Let it be about the other. Consider your spouse. Instead of thinking about your fulfillment, you think about her fulfillment. So you do what you can to make your spouse happy. Now, if your spouse also did the same, not think so much about her fulfillment, but yours, what do you think will happen? It's a miracle waiting to take place. Give it a shot and see. God bless you.